Hi, Pascal Siakam here. The PS42 Foundation and DMZ are proud to present a new program, a powerful program helping startups change the game in education technology. Now, let's make some big moves for education.
So up next, we'll be joined by Erica from English Islands. English Islands is solving the literacy crisis with their AI-powered reading tutor that teaches like a teacher. So Erica, please join us on stage. There you go.
Good afternoon, everyone. So as a teacher, I always struggled with not having enough time to help my students who needed it the most. And when my students would go home, some of them would get a lot of support, but others would get none at all. And it really broke my heart to see some students falling further and further behind. Up to 2 out of 3 students are now reading below grade reading level. This is a tremendous problem because when students fall behind in reading, it leads to increased absenteeism, behavioral problems, and students being 4 times more likely to drop out. Teachers are struggling to help so many students catch up right now, and they need ways for students to learn independently. And that's exactly why we built English Islands, an AI-powered reading tutor that truly teaches like a teacher. So just as a teacher sits with a student and walks them through the word, teaching them how to sound out the letters, on English Islands, students do exactly the same thing. So as the students click through these letters, what they'll hear is aw, t. And that's how they learn to read even complicated words like thought. The platform also assesses like a teacher. So when the students are ready, they read the sentence out loud as the AI tutor listens to them, and then it gives them precise feedback on the pinpointed parts of words that they made a mistake on. So here the student read thoot instead of thought. The platform caught that one part of the word that they made a mistake on, highlights it, teaches them the correct way to read it out loud, and then asks them to try that word again. And then all that data is, of course, sent to teachers, and it empowers them to identify exactly when and where students start to fall behind, right down to the individual letter-sound combinations that any one of their individual students struggled with. I'm excited to share that we're now doing something that no other company has done before, which is our voice-powered literacy games that students love. And it's now been used across North America and beyond, where schools are seeing powerful results. Over 3 million terms have been read on the platform, and students see up to 19.3% improvement in just 1 month. And that's all in only 30 minutes per week on English Islands. This all leads, of course, to real change for our partners, like this school here in Arizona, that started the school year with students either failing or near failing across multiple measures. But through regular use of English Islands through the year, they ended the school year either at or exceeding expectations across the board. This first year rollout was so successful that they went on to expand English Islands across all of their campuses. And we're obviously super excited for their results and would love to help your learners too. So if you're interested, scan the QR code or come check us out at englishislands.com. Thank you.
Thank you for closing us out. That was awesome. So a question for you. Have you conducted any studies or pilot programs to assess the real-world effectiveness of your solution?
Yes, thank you. Yes, we've actually done research right here in the GTA. So the students went on a 1-month research project where they used English Islands for the full month. And on average, the students overall improved by 7%. But the really interesting part about this research study was that there's a subset of students that used English Islands only at home. And that subset was actually, they were deliberately jumped ahead in the curriculum, such that the material that they were learning on English Islands was something that they had never learned from their teacher, and they were not learning at all from their teacher during that entire month. So they were only learning that new material on English Islands. And by the end of that month, those students had actually spent 68% more time reading at home as compared to in class on English Islands. And the most frequent users had improved 19.3% in just that 1 month. So it was a very powerful testament to the fact that students can and do learn fully independently on English Islands.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.